Hello, this is Tayo. Happy New Week. Recently, someone reached out to me and was asking about one of our properties, and she was asking lots and lots of questions. We kept going on back and forth, and of course, I was happy to answer all the questions. But at some point, I don't know, she started feeling like she was asking too many questions. So she asked me. So she said, "Oh, sorry. I hope I'm not asking too many questions." And I told her, of course, you're not asking too many questions. Please ask all your questions. I'll be glad to answer as many questions as you you may have. Now, and then in my mind, I was thinking that I wish we can, switch positions, and then you realize that you're not even asking enough questions. Because for me personally, even when I'm buying stuff that are not as costly as land or houses, I ask lots of questions, especially when I'm buying online. I ask lots and lots of questions because I want to be sure that I'm not throwing my money away, right? So the point I want to make here today is the fact that if you're looking to buying properties, okay, and you reach out to a realtor, feel free to ask as many questions, as comes to mind. Ask about anything. Whatever comes to mind, ask. Okay, now the thing about real estate is the fact that real estate is one of the biggest expense that anyone will ever undertake, at any point in time. No matter the cost of the land you're buying, you find that if you look at your expense, you find that you probably spend more on real estate than on any other thing, not just in a particular year, but even in a lifetime. So it is important to ask all the important questions to make sure that you're not throwing your money away, to ensure that you get the right and accurate information on what you are buying. Okay, some of the properties we sell, they don't have the title perfection process is ongoing, for example. So some of these properties you want to ask, what guarantees do I have if anything happens? Do I lose my money or something? If you find anything questionable, ask questions. Okay, in Ibejuleki, for example, we have land selling for 15 million. In the same Ibejuleki, we have land selling for 650,000. So you want to ask why? How come? Why do you have such an enormous difference? Okay, in some cases, some folks will you say Ibejuleki is not developed, and land in some places selling for us 4 or 5 million. Why do you want me to buy land of 4 or 5 million in an area that is not developed? If that is your perception or that is your understanding of the situation and you need clarification, ask. And this will also help you to know if the realtor you are dealing with is actually knows what he's doing, knows what he's talking about, and actually cares about what you care about. Okay, I'm sorry to say this, but we have some realtors who just want to make money. They just want to take your money, and they don't even care, whether what you're paying for, or whether the understanding you have of what you're paying for is actually what it is. Some people have paid for land with excision that is being processed, and they actually think that they paid for land that's got full excision. So we have this kind of situation. So you want to make sure that you ask all your questions, and you want to make sure that the questions are answered convincingly. All right. If you find any of my properties as well that you're interested in, ask all the questions you want, and I will be glad to answer. And I can assure you that I will not give you any false information about any of our products. If the title is being perfected, I'll let you know. Whatever it is that the status of the property, I'm going to let you know exactly what it is, so that you know exactly what you're buying. I hope you learned something from this video. The point here is ask all your questions. Never be afraid to ask as many questions as you have, because you're spending your money, and you need to be sure that what you're spending your money on is exactly what it is. Thank you so much for watching this video. I'll see you again soon.